Hi there, my name is Serena Pizzala.
And I'm Chrissy Gordy.
And we are seniors studying Public Health Education and Promotion at UMD. And for volunteering, we are doing a little cooking demo videos from the book Dorm Good Food. And we're just going to show you some recipes from here and how to do them. Hummus, what you need is a food processor first. It can be any size. You need garbanzo beans, and any of these ingredients you can pick up at your local food store. We need lemon juice, can be fresh or something like this. We need tahini, and we need 2 cloves of garlic, which you don't always need fresh cloves of garlic. This mince is really handy. Salt and olive oil, and then water or liquid from the beans at the end. And then a can opener and a bowl. That's all you need. Alright, now we are ready to make our hummus. So the first thing is a 16-ounce can of garbanzo beans. And garbanzo beans are really healthy for fiber and protein.
There's a lot of other things you could use. You could use black beans, roasted red pepper, just to give it a different flavor if you're interested in that.
And then the recipe just calls for lemon juice to taste, so that just means as much as you want or as little as you want. So I'm just going to throw a little dash in. Lemon juice can be really overpowering, so you don't want to put too much in. Alright, next we have a 1/3 cup of tahini. Kind of shake it up.
And then tahini is ground sesame seeds. So it's kind of like a paste almost.
You know, making hummus at home is really easy, as we're showing you, and a lot cheaper option and better than buying it from the store.
And you know how much sodium and salt and
preservatives
that you're adding to it.
Alright, 2 cloves of garlic. So this tells me half a teaspoon equals 1 clove of garlic. My handy dandy teaspoon over here. So I need 1 of these. And a teaspoon of salt. Oh, hold this for me. I'm gonna estimate this here. Alright. And olive oil. 2 teaspoons. Olive oil is a really healthy fat. Alright. And then a 1/4 cup of water or liquid from the beans, and we already drained some from the can. So here's our 1/4 cup. Perfect. Looking over my list, and I think we have everything. Again, yep, you could add anything else to this to make it more fun. We're just sticking to the original recipe right now. And then my options say chop or grind. I'm gonna try the chop first. And that's it. You have hummus. Very easy, and you can dip veggies in it, or healthy crackers or chips,
or pita bread.
So a really healthy snack. Alright, so we are making Myers chili next. First ingredient calls for is a pound of beef, and we're choosing to use extra lean ground turkey instead. You can use any kind of meat in chili, and you can also leave out meat and make it a vegan option. Next is onions, celery, green peppers. We have some red and orange peppers, salt and pepper, dark kidney beans, and we went with the reduced sodium. You always want to go with a reduced sodium option for cans when possible. And then we got our can of tomatoes and tomato soup and chili pepper, and another fun seasoning to add is cumin powder. It's really good in chili.
So the first thing we're doing is cooking up the meat, and we're adding some onions to it, the peppers, the celery, just to get all that flavor in there. So what I'm doing, I'm just cutting up the onions, throwing them in the food processor. Alright, now we're done. So you want to do that until they're grated.
Alright, so now that we've cut up the celery, onion, and peppers, we are ready to throw it all on the pan. You want your pan at a medium heat. I'm going to throw the turkey on now. Mix that up. Throw in my onion. Pepper. And peppers. And then you just cook it until the meat is brown. This is what it should look like when the meat is done cooking. The meat should not be pink anymore. Alright, so now we're going to put everything into a crock pot, and otherwise you could put it in a big pot on the stove, but figured most college students might have a crock pot around. So first you're going to put the meat mixture in. Might take 2 people here. Okay, we got that in. Next we'll add our 2 cans of kidney beans, which it's a good idea to rinse them off underwater just to get a lot of that extra sodium and salt out. Next we'll add our can of tomatoes. Next we'll add our tomato soup. Alright, now we'll add some salt and pepper. Don't need too much of either. And next we'll add our chili powder. It says 1 tablespoon to start with because this does get pretty spicy.
Season it however you like. If you like it a little spicier, a little bit more.
I'll play on the safe side, just go with 1 for now. Alright, I'm going to throw a little cumin in there. Really good. And we're just going to mix it all together. And then it says to put it on low, basically until everything's warm, and maybe just a couple hours, and you have chili.
Mmm.
Alright, the next thing we are going to make is no bake energy bites. And what you will need for this is oatmeal. So some quick oats, peanut butter or any kind of nut butter if you are allergic to peanuts, honey, coconut flakes, which we found at our local grocery store, ground flaxseed, mini chocolate chips, and vanilla. And then you'll also need a bowl and a spoon. That's it. Alright, so our first ingredient is 1 cup of oatmeal. Our next ingredient is half a cup of peanut butter. Our next ingredient is 1/3 cup of honey.
Woo!
Our next ingredient will be the coconut flakes. Coconut is very healthy. It has really good healthy fats in it.
And it tastes good.
Oh yeah. 1 cup of coconut flakes. Next is half a cup of ground flaxseed, which we already measured. And then half a cup of mini chocolate chips.
And these ones are the semi-sweet.
And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then just mix it all together. Throw it in the refrigerator for half an hour. Then when you're done, just roll it into little balls and then you're good to go.
Thanks for watching our cooking demonstration. If you want more information or the cookbook, we've got the Dorm Good Food Cookbook at the Well U Resource Room at St. Scholastica. Thanks for watching.